market and meet the chairman or whoever you know that can lead you to the leaders in the market to ask them how did they do here in this market, how did they bring their market, what did they do before you could be able to, you can't just go and buy a tomato, say even if it is 5 baskets and say let me bring it to the market. Who will sell for you? How do you sell it? But when you have leaders who will put you in the right way for you to even to protect your money so that you don't go into a wrong hand, you need to meet the leaders of the market and ask them what they should do, and they'll give you what to do.
There's a reason I'm asking for the conditions. Because he said that this is without condition that
the condition is you don't bring anything stolen and don't bring anything that will cause people harm. Something that will cause cholera or meningitis. Don't do that. That's it. That's the condition we'll give you. Make sure whatever you're bringing to Macton Market, you bring good qualities and don't bring stolen goods. That's it.
Thank you.
So that we can start farming too. Yes, that's what we're doing now. Yes. In Lagos, so that it will be easier for people. Lagos has over 22 million people. So if you don't have food, there will be problems. There will be much criminals in Lagos.
Sorry, sir, don't.
There was a time they are selling basket of tomato 1,000, even 2,000, 3,000 naira because it's small and there's nowhere you can take it to. But when it is very expensive, when you buy tomato at the rate of a basket of tomato at 100,000 naira, how do you sell it? Total numbers of tomato inside that basket, probably maybe 2,000, and you are using 100,000 naira to buy it. How do you source it? If you are not a professional, if it is you, you will not be able to sell it at what they are selling it. You will lose. But because it's a business, and those people, don't forget to those people that are widow, those women selling, most of them you see that are widow. They pay house rent, they pay their children's school fees, they eat, they pay transport because most of them are not in Malta. They pay transport to go to the market and sell their market. So it's not easy. Things are very difficult. The only solution to this country is people should go and farm. You are not farming and you are not importing food, so where do you get the food? The people who are struggling to farm cannot farm because the bandits are disturbing them. So, the problem is enormous. The federal government should just make sure they provide security for people to continue farming. That's the only solution.
Sir, there is what you said earlier.
Yes, the dues is, we have two different dues. Dues of local government revenue and dues of percentage of the vendor that sells for you in the market. Nobody works free. If you bring your market, definitely the vendor that sells for you will take some certain amount of money from what you bring.
No, the dues, that is the dues.
Local government.
Okay, that is the dues we are talking about. It's imposed by this executive or the executive dues here and some other dues.
No dues. The only dues is just local government revenue that will collect. And then the dues, that is called commission from the seller or the man that brings his goods to the market, they collect commission from him. Those are the dues. And the other dues, they cannot be dues because they are still that used for services of the market. That is environmental dues. Then these are maybe at the end of the month also you pay some token money. The vendors pay some token money. That's just that.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah. These are the items we sell in the market are perishable items. Even if no matter how economic you are, even in your house, like you buy to the market, how do they bring their market? What onions, you buy whatever you want to buy in your own house. And you say, okay, let me keep them for 2 weeks. It's impossible for you. Except if you want to grind them and keep them inside your fridge. And because we don't even have more light in the country, it's even difficult for even you to safeguard those items for you. But most of the reason why we're having this issue is because the people you see in IDP camps, several IDP camps in Nigeria, in Zamfara, in Borno State, and everywhere in Nigeria, those people have their job they are doing. They are farmers. They don't know anything about they know nothing but farming. The only thing they know is for farming, for them to go to the farm. And those guys have been chased away by bandits. They've been killed, they've been maimed, they've been chased away from their communities. Those are the people bringing this item for us to eat. And any country that is not farming, the country will be in trouble. No matter how much reserve you have, no matter how much food you have in the country, your country must be in problem. So those people in IDP camps, there's need for federal government to find a way to take them back to their farms. Or else, things will continue to be very expensive. We have out of like maybe say 100% of the farmers or traders that are bringing this item for us in the market now. We have just like about 30% that are bringing the goods because there's even no more supply. People that are supposed to be in the farm are not in the farm. So it's a difficult situation in the country. So we are appealing for federal government. They shouldn't blame any marketers because they shouldn't blame any person selling perishable items. You cannot hide them. You can't hide them in your house. You can't hide them in a farm. You can't even hide them even in a cold van. There's nothing you can do. They will spoil. But people supposed to be in the farm and they're not in the farm. And for as long as those people remain in IDP camp, Nigeria will remain in hunger. That's it. Alhaji Sheikh Usman, the chairman of Mount Everest International Market in Lagos. And here in Lagos, Sheikh Usman Jibrin. Here we are with our sectional chairman. The market has over 27 sectional chairmen. Sections, I mean tomato sections, onion section, carrot section, like that. So the question you ask is, who are we dealing with?
Who do you allow to bring goods to the market?
This is an international market, an open market where everybody who is interested to do the business can bring his items to. We welcome farmers, we welcome people who are interested for the business. That is why we remain the largest and the biggest perishable market in West Africa, because farmers bring, traders bring, everybody brings. We mentioned it. You know, the market exists over 40 years. In those days, I'm talking about 20-something years back, people who are bringing the goods do follow the trucks down to the market. That if you have 10 baskets, you follow your 10 baskets. If you have 20, you follow. But we have advanced now. They don't come themselves. So they send from the north. Like if we're sending onions of truck of onions about 300 bags. So maybe you have 10, I have 5, somebody have like that. So you just have to write a letter and send the driver to bring it because they are trusted. You send the driver to bring it for you. The driver will bring it down. They will identify the owners of it and who are the vendors that will sell for them in the market. So it's just the same question I answered, that people who are interested in the business are welcome, and farmers usually bring the market for us here.
Okay. Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Olatunji Ademola Majesta. I'm the General Secretary of Okeodo Markets, Ile-Epo Bus Stop, Alimosho, Agbado Okeodo LCDA in Lagos State.
Okay, please, so we want to find out, I mean, we all know prices of things are going up every day. So why is it like that? Why things are so expensive? What do you think is the cause?
The problem we are facing now is that most of the goods that the price are now skyrockets is due to some problem the farmers are facing inside their farms land, especially the insecurity that is happening in Nigeria. That's the first things. Then the second one is that the belief of some people is that if they should be able to bring or brought those goods from far away, and when they bring it here, the price of the fuel, the price of the lorries or the motor that they will use to carry it, the haulage prices is different from each other. You know, most of these goods, they bring most of them from northern part of Nigeria. Even the one that they are bringing to the market from the southern part of Nigeria, due to the cost of fuel, the diesel and the petrol, and then the insecurity in Nigeria. These are the most of the problem that these farmers and the marketers are facing right now in Nigeria.
What's your call to the government?
We are calling the government, both local government, state and federal, to come to the rescue of the farmers for security purpose. You know, all these farmers, they cannot provide security by themselves. It is the duty of the local government, the state government, and the federal government that will provide security for the citizens of the country. And you know, Food is the special something that everybody has to eat every day. Even the president, the governor, and the chairman of every local government have to eat. So they have to come to our aids, I mean to the farmers' aids. Even we that were inside the market, we cannot, most of us cannot afford the prices of most of the goods inside the market. Like some now, a basket of tomato is now selling at a rate of 60, 70. We supposed not to be so, and it was not like this before. The federal government have to come to the farmers' aid. So please, before we can see some like 27, 30, 35, but now the prices have been rocked. It has been high, 80,000, 75,000. Even the ordinary rodo tomatoes, I mean those black peppers, most of us cannot afford it now. Please, we are begging and we are pleading and we are looking, we are seeking for the assistance of the federal government, the state government, and all those takers, those multi-billionaires in Nigeria, those who have power, those who can do it for us. This time around, we have to rally around and help each other. We have to help ourselves. It is not the work that somebody can do lonely. Even if we cannot leave the president of Nigeria to eat lonely, we cannot leave the speaker of the House of National Assembly to do it. We cannot leave the farmers to do it. It is the responsibility of all of us this time around, because all of us have to eat. The doctor, the journalist, the students, every one of us have to eat. But if most of us cannot afford it now, something may happen in which we are praying something bad will never happen to Nigeria. Please. My name is Mr. Olatunji Majesta, the General Secretary of Ile Epo Market, Okeodo.